The member for Ipswich. I call the member for Ninderry.
Mr Deputy Speaker, all I ever wanted to be was a policeman, and I've never doubted that youthful career choice. I said those words in my maiden speech a little over 2 years ago. I said that I had moved from catching lawbreakers to join the lawmakers. To be appointed the Shadow Minister for Police, Corrective Services and Counter-Terrorism, and to bring together these two careers, these two passions, is as humbling as it is energising. For my over 20 years in the Queensland Police Service, I believe there are three inescapable truths that should guide us in police policy. Our people should be protected, criminals should be punished, and our police should be provided with what they need to get that job done. To protect Queenslanders from criminals, we must reduce the crime rate across the whole community, as well as specifically targeting crimes against our most vulnerable. We must turn back the tide of increasing robberies, car theft and assault that have ballooned under Labor. We must do more to stop family violence by introducing better laws to prosecute and punish offenders, as well as protecting and supporting victims. And we must effectively protect children from pedophiles and better equip the community with information they can use to protect themselves and their kids from registered child sex offenders. I have seen firsthand the aftermath of child abuse and domestic violence and the impact it has on victims, their families and our communities. But what years of policing has taught me is that no matter what you do, there will still be criminals and they will still need to be brought to justice. To do that, we need effective laws that enable police to find and arrest criminals. But this Labor government is failing our police. Police who are tearing their hair out because the laws of this state are preventing them from doing their job. And we need fairer sentences that reflect community expectations of a punishment fitting the crime and putting the rights of victims and communities before offenders. To get this job done, our police must be provided with what they need. Queensland must have enough police to deliver the level of protection our community deserves. Those police need to have state-of-the-art equipment to catch criminals and gather evidence that will bring them to justice. And we must recognise that our police are humans who have a difficult job. We must protect those who protect us by providing better mental health and support services. Mr Deputy Speaker, from my very first speech in this House, I have said that I believe a government's highest priorities should be the security of its citizens and the prosperity of its society. It is only an LNP government who can deliver that security and prosperity. For as long as I am in this place, and particularly in this role, I will use these as my guiding principles to develop policies that rebalance the scales of justice and keep all Queenslanders safe.
Thank you, member for Ninderry. I call the member for Pine Rivers.
Thank you.